Welcome back to In Case You Missed It, the weekly recap, our weekly show where we give you a week's worth of updates on pop culture, on ourselves, and just about everything in between. Emily's back this week, so there are all three of us. So we're gonna get into our weekends, our weeks, what has been going on, what's the latest?
Okay, I went to this event this weekend from TikTok Shop. This K Beauty Collective was stopping by in Dallas, and like you got to go and like do this, like all these activations or whatever. You guys, my friend and I waited in line for 2.5 hours in the Texas
Oh, I
sun.
saw your
Why?
TikTok.
Why
I saw
though?
your
Like what
TikTok.
what made you go, I'm gonna stand here for 2.5 hours.
Well, I
So
don't think it
here's
was a
the thing.
choice.
It was not a choice. We did not know. It just ended up being 2.5 hours.
Oh.
But I am so sunburnt, like on my whole body. And obviously,
Mm.
I'm getting married. And so I'm trying to fix my tan line. So, like, I have a tan line over here. I have a purse tan line, like, down bad, truly down bad. Like, genuinely the worst I think I've ever looked in terms of tans. Like, my face is burnt. But the reason we stayed in line was because when we showed up, the line was moving. Okay. And then we got to the sidewalk part and we were like, okay, we're not that far away. Like, it'll be fine. Like, we're almost there. We were not almost there. We literally got there at 11 o'clock. We did not get into that building until 2:30.
Oh no.
And Jack was such a king because he brought me and my friend that went with me. He brought us like a frozen drink in line because we were so not well,
Stop.
like at all. And that's literally, oh, and then also last week, I had like kind of a jam-packed week, two things, wow.
Same.
Um, I went to Brooke Averick's like
Oh, yes. How
thing.
was that?
Honestly, and this is no tea, no shade. I'm gonna say something mean.
Okay.
It was awful.
Oh,
Oh.
And it was no fault to Brooke. The girl who interviewed her was not good.
was it
And
some like
like
random girl?
it was like a book talker, whatever,
Okay.
but you could tell that she had no idea who Brooke was. Like
Ooh.
it was really uncomfortable and awkward. And I was talking to my friend in the car after
I
I
don't know
left.
who Brooke is
Like,
either.
She has the podcast with Fibula, Connor Wood.
Wait, Faith, you do echo a little bit, and two, your hair looked great up, so I wouldn't stress about having it down because I thought it looked good up.
Well, now it's down. So I don't know why you even chose to say that.
I was letting you know because I saw you kept fixing your hair. I wanted you to know that like it looked good the way you had it before. Like it's
Yeah,
not
well, now
anything.
it's too late to put it back.
Okay.
If you know who Fibula is, Emily.
I don't watch him though. I've only ever seen him on TikTok.
Oh,
he's
okay.
like the girl that he's like really good. Brooke is the girl he's
Okay.
really good friends with.
So she
But
was being interviewed and you went?
yeah, she was like, she just wrote a romance book about this girl who like struggles with dating and like blah blah blah. And I was so excited about it, whatever. And I was talking to my friend about it, and I was like, as a we're not journalists, okay? We're not. But
No.
we do research whenever we're talking about something.
Yeah.
And like, I just thought it was crazy that this woman knew that this gig was coming up and she did no research on Brooke. Like, she was asking questions, and it
Crazy.
was so, when I tell you, and I saw so many videos from this event of people being like, that was uncomfortable to watch. And like, I was uncomfortable watching it. It was supposed to be an hour and a half, it was 45 minutes. Like, it was
Did you pay to
insane.
go to this?
Well, you pay, but it's basically the cost of the book. That's like
Okay.
all you're paying for. So like I hadn't bought the book before because I knew I was getting the book anyway. It was a letdown.
Oh, the book's not even good?
I haven't read the book yet.
Oh,
I'm in my hockey girl phase, so like that's gonna have to wait a second.
right.
Yeah, I have been reading
So
off-campus
perfect though.
books. I was kind of shocked. I also can't stop looking at the fact that this somehow happens to me every time I'm outside, that I have this like discrepancy right here. So I think next time I lay out, I need to just like literally lay on my side. But
That's me with my neck. Like look at the shade difference in my neck
yes,
and my
like
whole
I feel
body.
like I need to go like this.
Yes, exactly. Same.
I was thrown off by it felt like the book is very different, like completely different plot lines, kind of. Like very different plot lines to the point
Yeah,
where I
we
was
definitely
like kind of confused a little. Um, Honestly, I felt like the show flowed better.
Okay, so I think you say that though because in your mind the show is correct, whereas like everybody else
Yeah.
that read the books before like are like Elle Kennedy's
Yeah.
original version, that's the right version, and the show is like a twist of that. It takes
Okay.
Yeah, I was
info
gonna say,
from
I feel
it.
like if you read the books first, that
Well, I'm
would
going to
then you
be
would have been
reading
like,
the rest of the books before the other seasons come out. So I am curious my
that's
difference of
true.
opinion in it. So I finished like the first one last night before bed, bought the
Yay.
second one because the girl had to
Yay.
take it off Kindle Unlimited. Bought the second one, was going to start that at bedtime tonight. I've actually been really enjoying my nighttime reading. Um, so the second book is Logan's book.
Yes.
So I
I
started
have a
that
question for
tonight.
you.
Okay.
Okay, so when you're reading the books now, because obviously when I was reading them, I pictured what everybody looked like in my head. When you were reading it, did you picture like
The
Belmont
TV show
and Emma?
characters.
Okay.
Because in the book, they describe Hannah to be like even more of a weirdo look than she is. Like they describe her with like bangs. I'm like, she already looks really awkward in the show. I can't picture her with bangs on top of this. So I just like kept to my script in my head of like what they looked in the show. I personally kept picturing Garrett from the show.
Fair.
Speaking of, did you guys see him with Kid
Kid
Leroy last night?
Leroy. And then he was sitting with Justin Bieber and Haley Bieber and his girlfriend. And I just feel a lot of FOMO of not being his girlfriend.
That's an insane group.
Yeah.
Like
He
insane.
looked extremely awkward in the video that I watched of him and Kid Leroy. Like you could tell he literally did not know the lyrics at all.
No, he was just like
Wait,
this.
I don't think he looked awkward.
I thought he looked kind of awkward. But I thought, I mean, obviously he looked good, but I thought he just looked kind of awkward. No, I thought that was good on the Kid Leroy, like his team's part for the marketing. Just
Yeah,
like
that was
the same
smart.
way that
Out of
J-Lo
10.
in like her team kind of capitalized on it. I think it's smart because it puts
Yeah.
them on the map. It's like very popular. People are loving it.
Which did you see JLo came out with a new rom-com? It looks cringe, so it's right up me and yours alley, not Faith. Sorry, Faith.
No, I did watch the last one she did with the guy that was in Marley and Me.
Owen Wilson, who is Lightning McQueen. I'm sorry, not rom-com material.
Oh, I didn't know he was Lightning McQueen. I know him from Marley and Me.
Yeah, he's literally Lightning McQueen.
I can't picture that.
Yeah, I know.
I watched it, but like that one was just like a weird one. I don't think J-Lo's a good actress, like at all.
I agree. I will say this one is like a spicy rom-com and it's like a workplace rom-com.
I
So I
don't
don't know
know.
how
I
I'm gonna feel
really
about it.
dislike her that I do not see myself watching it, to be honest.
Okay.
Like I don't know why, but I'm a J-Lo hater. I mean, I liked the song in the show, but I don't know. I've just heard like she's so rude and mean,
I
and I
heard
feel
she's
like that
kind of mean.
ruins her for me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
That okay, so someone that Faith actually feels strongly about that I feel the opposite about. We were talking about at dinner tonight. She says she has Darcy McQueen fully blocked. And
I
I was like,
do.
I actually just refollowed her recently. Like I'm just loving her Florida content.
No,
She
I hate
seems just
her.
like happy and like bubbly. And I refollowed her. Actually, I don't know if I ever followed her before. She didn't really come up on my For You page a lot. It would only be people like talking about her. And I don't really understand what the hate ever was. It was just like she has like a different voice. But like I kind of have a deep voice too. So it's like
No, you
if you're
don't.
hating on her, you're hating on me a little bit. I'm loving her Florida content and just how real she is. Like this is a girl with over 1 million followers and she's posting like why are Javianas so expensive? I think she's being very relatable where she's like, wait, why is this so expensive? And then she like went into Aloe and she was like, this is so unflattering and so expensive for what? So
So
I like how she's
real.
being really real, like very real about like her body and how she was like talking about like her binge eating and I'm very much so enjoying her content. I think Faith, if you were to unblock her and watch her content, you might feel differently.
I disagree. I will never unblock her. It's just her and Sophia LaCourt will stay on my block list and Bryce Hall forever.
I don't know if
Okay.
I've ever blocked an influencer or anybody like that from my
When they
page.
keep coming up on my For You page, even after I hit not interested, there's a lot of people that are like, Izzy Darnell's another one on my blocked list.
I don't know. I just like have never taken the time. Like I just keep scrolling.
No,
Yeah,
but
me
then they
too.
keep coming up and it pisses me off. I don't want to see you. And I don't want to see videos about you either. Like, I don't care. And this way they don't come up.
Faith
Like, I don't
said,
care.
I'm protecting my peace.
Seriously, it's my TikTok. I built this For You page brick by brick. And when someone else's brick comes in, I don't want to see it. you know?
Hey, damn. Sophia, have
She's
you
like
been
build
keeping
the
up with
wall.
Real Housewives of Rhode Island?
Yes.
It's so
So
good. Wait,
good.
so Faith, did you ever watch last week? Because last week
No.
Faith was like, I need to see what happened at Frank Sinatra night.
I know I wanted to know what happened, but I didn't watch it.
It was Liz. It's like scary, like
I did see that
possessed.
online. Yeah, I saw
Something
she's like
not was
psycho.
not right there. Like she was on something.
No, clearly she was
That
clearly
was
on
scary.
something.
I would say my favorites of the cast are Ashley and Alicia. Love.
Alicia is so relatable, funny, queen,
Wait,
icon.
who?
Like
Alicia.
Lisa.
She's so funny. But I literally, everything she says, I think is so funny. But also Ashley, like Ashley in her confessional, she's like, what did I just walk into? And then she's like, can we just like eat dinner and not scream at each other? Like, why is that a foreign concept here? Like, she's just saying what everyone else is thinking is like, oh my God. I
Oh
think her
yeah.
and Alicia are the funniest.
But
Rosie,
have you seen the
Rosie's
girls?
funny. She's just, you know, little. She's obviously just had like her beef with Kelsey, so I feel like not a lot of people like appreciate Rosie, but I am team Rosie in the fight between her and Kelsey.
Yeah, same.
Well, Rosie, this is the thing. Everyone getting upset saying Rosie had an overreaction. No. Rosie has been bottling all of this stuff up, and then
Mm-hmm.
that was the nail in the coffin, and then she exploded. And I hate it. I hate it when people are like needling you, and then you
Mm-hmm.
finally react, and then they act like you're crazy for your reaction that
Yeah.
they caused.
And
Like,
that's
no, you've been
exactly what they
poking
did
and
in the
poking and
episode.
Yeah,
poking.
They were
you're
so mean to her.
gaslighting
And I'm
me.
like, literally, who cares about what square footage and if the square footage has changed? My parents just built a house. And do you know how often things change and constantly are moving? It is
It's jealousy.
so much to keep up with. And it's like, who cares? Like, genuinely, who cares?
No, Kelsey was just, I just think that Kelsey doesn't like Rosie, and that's fine. Like,
I
there's
think
people
Kelsey
who just
doesn't like a lot of the girls because in one of her interviews, she was like coming for Ashley, being like, yeah, she
that's
doesn't
what I
like
was gonna
everyone hanging out
say.
with us. And I'm like,
Yeah, but then Ashley
you're
clocked
gripping
her
at
and like
straws.
Ashley showed her like showed the DMs on like some interview and then they like re-interviewed Kelsey afterwards during the Sports Illustrated like stuff in Miami and Kelsey was like, "Yeah, I guess like she did respond more than I thought she did."
Kelsey just talks out of
I
her ass,
think
and I don't like it. I
Yeah,
don't
I
Me
like that
think
either.
big fake
Kelsey and
girl.
Liz were expecting Liz to be like the star. Kelsey was obviously wanting to stay in line to be like right under the star. I think they were expecting like that's why they had Dolores because they were expecting like Dolores, Liz, Kelsey to be like the people. And then I think when Rosie challenged what was going on with Kelsey, immediately it was an issue. When Liz like snapped at Alicia and Alicia was like, no, you can't, like, you're stepping over my boundaries. I think it was all like they were so caught off guard that they're not being
Also, like,
the star of the show.
even if she wasn't homeless, who cares? Like, why are you like making it such a point to be like, she wasn't homeless?
But
Like,
it's also
first,
like it's her story to tell.
like,
Here, no.
if you lived with your grandparents, that's being homeless. Like, homeless doesn't have to mean you're on the side of the road,
Yeah.
like, begging
You
for
don't have a home
money.
base.
Like you
Yeah.
were
Like,
having to share a room with your mom and stuff. Like
I
you
think
did not have a home.
I think everyone has different definitions. So, like, I mean, nowadays, I would say, like, in 2026, when you say like someone's homeless, you think of them on the side of the road, but like that's not how it always has been. And like someone not having a home, even if they have a roof over their heads, that's not theirs, that's still being homeless. Like if I didn't have this house and like Sophia, let's say I lived with you, like yeah, I'm homeless, but I live in your home.
Yeah.
And also, again, even if she wasn't technically homeless under Liz's standards, why do you care?
It
Like,
was
It's
still
also
her
like
genuinely,
why
drama.
fight to that extent?
Yeah. That
exactly.
was
Like,
weird.
it's not that big of a deal. And, like, I think she probably thought, like, oh, people are going to feel so bad for Alicia because she was homeless. And, like, I don't want people to feel bad for her because, like, then it takes attention off from her, like, me, you know? And so
Hmm.
Yeah.
she was like, let me fact check
I
her.
do not think Liz expected Alicia to be the fan favorite.
No,
No,
I don't
definitely
think
not.
I don't think Alicia expected it.
I
No.
love her. I love her. Like
Did you
I
see her
actually would like
post?
lay down on the ground for her. Like I love
You would let
her.
her run you over with her car?
Yes, actually, yeah, I would happily be her driver for her. Like I'm in Massachusetts. If you need a ride, let me know.
Did you see she posted a TikTok and was like my top five horror movies? No More Dolls, Running Someone Over with My Car. no crackers. And then like she did two other ones
And
and
then
I was
someone
like,
commented was like, no fig Newton. She's
no.
just so funny. Oh my God. But what's not funny? Oh wait, I was gonna go into the summer house, but you haven't done that.
No,
Wait,
you're getting
Faith,
one step
we
ahead of
also
me.
had we have to talk about Love Island.
I haven't
I
watched any
haven't
Love
watched it.
Island.
You guys, what the fuck?
I
Sophia,
don't
I don't have time in my day.
Faith, you need to figure that out.
And also like none
I
of
find
them
it
excite me enough.
sleazy.
Okay, that I don't agree with.
Thing in the way of like the fact that they were just like they so quickly have like those makeout challenges where they're all making out with each other. Just like that kind of like grosses me out.
I will say it is like especially bad as someone who's watched USA and UK for literally years. It is the worst it's ever been this season of USA. Like it is insane. UK is
I
really
just
good this year though.
Okay,
I just like
I
no one's exciting me to watch it. You know what I mean? Like
Okay,
season
Faith,
6 was so good, season 7 was good, and I'm just like again,
here's
and I
the
also
thing.
literally don't have time.
No, here's the thing though. First episode, boring, but we have some good crash outs coming. Let me tell you. There was one on Friday's episode where I was like, this girl is loco en la cabeza.
is this the
Like,
girl that's blonde?
no, I love her. I will ride for Kenzie. I am a diehard Kenzie stan. That is my girl. Don't vote her off, America. I'm obsessed with her. She is great TV. She is crazy, but she's like kind of funny crazy.
Yeah.
The other girl, Melanie, she's
Like
unwell.
actual crazy.
Like she's like
Yeah. Well, while we're recapping TV shows, we will get into our culture catch up. So, first story, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do Summer House Reunion last because if we start with it, we'll actually yap and yap and yap about it. So, we're gonna go into sorry. We're gonna go into Southern Hospitality Reunion. So I haven't actually, I need to be honest and real with our fans and listeners that I have not actually watched it, but I have seen the clips. So
Oh,
I
I
do,
watched it.
I
okay, so
watched
I
it.
do, like, I know the main things that happened. My main takeaway from the entire thing, besides everything that I've said about Mia with them, like, coming for her and Molly for no reason, Maddie Reese giving Andy the hand.
That
Like,
was
girl, know your
crazy.
fucking place. That is
That
Andy
was telling your mom to shut up. Like that was the
for going,
equivalent of telling
like,
your mom to shut
and
up.
his reaction was,
He was like,
He said, "Who the hell do you think you are, little girl?"
but seriously, like, I think I don't even want to say fame because they're not famous. They're like influencer level. But I think it's gotten to her head. Like I think she thinks like she is the Stassi of her show, but she's not.
kind of
And like
is.
She kind of is.
no,
Yeah.
but like
And I like
she
her. I think she's good style.
no, hey, you guys gotta let me finish. Her being she might be the Stassi of Southern Hospitality, but she's not Stassi. And that's what I think. I think she thinks she's like the same as Stassi Schroeder and like can like act the way that Stassi did in her early seasons and like think she's like the glue that whole it's like you know how Jack Saylor kept calling it his show? Like I feel like that's how she's acting and I don't like it.
I will say though, to her in her defense to play devil's advocate,
I don't like Devil's Advocate.
it is, well, I'm gonna be one. It is really her show.
But I don't think it is. This season was literally not about her.
This season, though, one season out of how many, though? Like, she has earned her right to kind of like talk her shit a little bit.
I
And
don't think
so
so because
many
there's only been 3
people,
seasons.
yeah, but also like Stassi wasn't on Vanderpump for that long while it was successful either. Like, the Southern Hospitality has already had more success earlier seasons than Vanderpump did when it's first
I
started.
just like I think she's I don't know. I don't like her. So I didn't like her season 1. I liked her season 2, and I don't like her this season because I don't understand how Emmy's her savior for telling her the truth.
No, I agree with that. I agree with
Even
I
that.
though
agree with that as well.
Even Emmy and Will were active participants, and then also Joe Bradley gets a pass, and he was an active participant. But then like Mia, TJ, and Brad are like the devil reincarnated because they were also a part of it.
I will say they did
I don't get the
talk
double
about it.
standard.
They did talk about it at the reunion,
And
and
it didn't
like
make sense what she said.
Joe was not an active participant in it.
That's what they say, but they showed his text in it saying like, "Oh, that would be crazy."
Yeah, but then like I don't know,
But I
Maddie was
think when they
talking.
actually physically planned it all out, I don't think Joe was like in any of it.
But he still
Yeah.
knew about what was going on. You know what I
I
mean? Like he
don't think to the
knew.
same extent.
It doesn't have to be the same extent, but he knew and didn't say anything. Emmy knew and didn't say anything until the night before the reunion. And it doesn't even clock to her that like it's calculated that the night before the reunion. I said was like it's not even clocking in Maddie's brain that like it's so calculated that Emmy told her the night before they filmed the reunion last year. Like, come on.
No, I agree with you.
But
I think
Emmy's like
that
free of all guilt. Like her sins have been washed away because she's the one that came and told Maddie.
I think the same anger needs to be, especially I think more anger, if anything, towards Maddie. And the fact, can I also just say the fact that we're still talking about this
Oh my
a
God, I
year
know.
later is
Seriously.
insane. I'm over it. I
Also,
don't care
like,
anymore.
also, like, Trevor's not even on the show, and his name has been muttered more than some people who like. Trevor's been talked about more than those two girls who were like cast members this season who aren't even at the reunion.
Joe did say that he was like, if I have to hear this guy's name one more fucking time, I'm gonna lose it. And I was like,
And
honestly,
Andy was like, "You're gonna."
yeah, like
No, like it's so true because genuinely, like it's insane. Like they got to just like stop talking about Trevor. Like again, this is something that happened season one.
oh my God. No, I'm over it. I'm over
Yeah.
it.
I'm
I
over
would
it.
definitely say though, it seems like Michaels came in with just a really bad attitude.
I agree. He wanted to fight.
Yeah, like he brought in a whole binder. It felt like a lot. Like I think the only people that should be bringing binders to reunions, Sierra Miller and Ariana Madix. That's
Well,
it.
Period.
also Michaels has so much anger towards like Mia and like so much
Molly.
animosity with
Wait,
Molly.
can we talk about how Maddie went into this reunion basically saying like I'm gonna strangle Molly and all the lies like she said this season? I was like, what the
I
fuck?
think he's
Like,
Also,
angry. Like,
just because I think Michaels thinks that like just because he's a gay man, he can say
yeah,
whatever he wants to like Molly and like him yelling in her face is really not okay. And like
hmm
if
too
that
much
was
like
a straight it does if that was a straight man, people would be like go up in arms about it. And like but like him being gay doesn't take away that like he can speak to them that way. And like that's the same as at the reunion,
I
him
just don't
saying
think
he wants
anyone should speak to anyone that way.
exactly.
no.
Well, okay, and then did you guys clock when Mia, and this is why we love Mia, because no matter what, if she's friends with you or not, she's gonna stick up for what's right and what she believes in.
Yep.
Queen. When Mia said, it's crazy that you talk to Lake like that. And then Lake goes, it's fine. We're brother and sister. Like we chase around each other with knives. I was literally
That was
like,
weird because I mean, have you done that, Sophia? Because we haven't.
no,
Who chases their
I
siblings around with knives?
I have never chased my siblings around with knives. Let me
That's
just say.
crazy.
And like sometimes Emily and I will like bitch at each other, but like
I know.
genuinely like
My God, I've never
we
pulled out a knife.
well obviously, but I'm saying like for the most part, like most of our fights are not nasty for the most part, and they're we don't speak to each other the way that Michaels has spoken to
No.
Lake or about Lake.
No. You don't speak to somebody you care about and respect that way. You just don't do that. Like, I'm
No.
sorry, you just don't.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. And like uh, again, like him airing out the Mia sleeping with Wes, like I don't get why
Unnecessary.
I
that's
know,
an
but that's the
issue.
preview for next week. It hasn't been talked about yet.
I know, but I'm saying I don't get why it's an issue. West was single, Mia was single. It's only like he
I
wants to
think
bring it up
Michaels and
now.
Leva don't like Mia, but I'm curious. I mean, like
Yeah, it seems like Leva
so
doesn't.
I
part one
agree with
didn't
that.
part one didn't do a lot for me, so I'm just more curious
Agreed.
about what part two will do this week.
Yeah,
I
well,
also think that Michael's is he came with a binder to try to be like everyone be like,
Control the
yes,
narrative.
queen, like woohoo, we love us like and it's just like not giving
also
anything.
like a binder about what?
Faith, he read negative review. He screenshotted reviews, negative reviews about Molly Moore, like and her service at Republic, and
Yeah.
read it on national television.
And then Leva backed him up on it. Was like, yeah, like this did happen.
Leva
It
needs
was
to
Why is
understand that
Leva at the
yes.
crazy.
reunion? I don't think she needs to be there because
No,
she's
I
not
agree.
there.
I just like even if she's gonna be at the reunion like Vanderpump was, whatever, but like she has to remember that like at the end of the day, she's running an establishment and these are some of them are her employees and like that's so unprofessional to like be like, yeah, Michaels is right, these reviews are true, like Mia was like you don't do that. Even if you have
No,
a reality show, like you don't do that.
No, it was
it was
Molly, not
weird.
Mia.
It was
Oh, sorry,
weird.
Molly. But yeah, like
It
whatever.
was
I
weird
can't.
behavior. It was weird that Leva also just like co-signed it and like
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
you know
and
what
then
she's our
in the
thing.
preview when Michaels brings up the West thing, she's like, "Yeah, you did tell Sally that." Like, why are you getting involved?
Well, and it's crazy because like Lisa Vanderpump wasn't messy with
No. She
this.
did defend the men though.
No, she
She
always defended the
loves the
men. She
men.
She
Oh
did
my
literally,
always defend the
God.
men.
but that's what Love
Um,
is giving with Michaels.
I exactly
Yeah.
I feel
agreed.
like I
All
look
right.
so ridiculously burnt, and like I can't get over this. It, oh,
Yeah, Emily, everyone's neck does that.
but how do you get your neck to tan so you don't look like
No one's does. No
a
one goes.
Neapolitan?
That's just how it is. But moving on to other disappointing men. So, as we talked about a couple episodes ago, Mika Abdullah and Jake Shore have ended their engagement. And ever since then, clips have resurfaced from their his and Bradley Stephen Perry's podcast. Basically, if you haven't seen the clips, Bradley and Jake were saying like two words to describe their partners, so Natasha and Mika. And so for Bradley, he said like Natasha is like the best person he's ever met, his favorite person in the world. And then Jake Short's like trying to make a joke and be like, yeah, she's just like some bitch. And like obviously like that's not even like funny, like he's
No, they
trying to be
literally sat there in
like
silence.
not everyone looked at him like. And then like there's another clip like later on she's like he's wearing like a basically like a tank and then like a little like over thing unbuttoned and she's like can I wear that like I'm freezing and he's like no. And again it's just like is it worth like throwing up in arms about? No, probably not, but it's just like why would you want that in your partner? So they released a joint statement that I will read and then Jake Shore also released another statement about the clip specifically. So, first statement is their joint one, and they gave it to Us Weekly through like their PR teams. We've seen a conversation around clips of us together when we were in a relationship, and people are making harmful and inaccurate assumptions about our dynamic. The,
Explain to me what's inaccurate.
You said what you said, 10 toes down, sir.
we were in a loving and respectful relationship for 5 years, and it's hurtful to see playful. Hold on, I had to go to the next thing. It's hurtful to see playful moments dissected in a way that does not reflect the respect and love we had and still have for each other. So that's their joint statement. And then Jake Short posted on his Instagram story, I made a disrespectful juvenile joke in a clip that recirculated this week. It's imperative to me that I take accountability as I am aware that it was inappropriate. It is not representative of who I am or who I was in my relationship, but I will continue to learn from the situation and work to show people the respect they deserve. So I think his statement is better than the joint statement.
Agreed.
And also, I Mika seems like the person that like because clearly like again they were together for 5 years, they were engaged, so she's gonna want to be like no, like don't think that about him. But like I don't think she needed to be dragged into this.
I agree.
It's not her issue to have to address. I think he should have just put out his own statement.
He does not need to
And
defend his behavior.
no, and also like I don't even think their joint statement was necessary because again, they're just basically being like, you guys are blowing it out of proportion, like this isn't how our relationship was. But then his is more of like the accountability route, which I think is the way you always want to go, especially with the public. That's all they want is accountability, accountability, accountability.
Big on accountability.
Like they are the accountability police. So I
Police,
think
yeah.
his statement is better, but like again, no one's gonna take that serious because of the other one, you know what I mean? But have you guys seen the rumors? Or like, I don't even know if they're rumors, but people are really wanting her and the actor who played
Justin. I
Justin
Justin,
Cole.
what's his name in real life? Isn't his name like Justin or something? It starts with a J.
think it is Justin, but I don't know for sure.
I'm gonna look up for
Oh,
sure.
I have a quick side note. That's another thing. Why is he a football player in the book and like a musician? And
Because
if
it
so,
probably
then like
made more
where?
sense for the storyline in the
But
It
it's
did
show.
make
where's the
more
whole
sense.
plot line of him
Oh,
her
his
hating
name
that
is
cast
Josh in
guy?
real life. I knew it was a J. So yeah, people are either like speculating that either there could be something going on or there should be, and they're like posting clips of like when they were in an airport and
Oh,
they
he was
had
like
like a
pushing her.
he had like all the suitcases on like a carriage and she was sitting on top and he was pushing her. Or
When he helped her on the ledge. He
yes,
sat
or like when
down.
they were going downstairs and she had a dress on, he like helped her down. Like they were showing things like that and comparing
But
that
also,
to
can
the
I just say, that's the bare fucking minimum, lady. Okay, like
exactly.
let's
No, for sure. But
that
then
is the
but
bare minimum.
when you compare that to then her actual fiance calling her that bitch instead of when Bradley Stephen Perry is saying like Natasha's the best, most wonderful person he's ever met.
Hmm.
Like,
No,
it
the
looks like a lot
way
more than the bare minimum.
the way that Natasha and
Literally
Brad
went like this.
looked at each other after, I know that they had a car ride and they chit-chatted shit about that.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, never, Jack and I have been together for 8 years.
Yeah.
We have
And you're
had some,
engaged.
and we're engaged. We have had some fights, okay? They're not often,
Normal.
one in a million, because he never gets mad. It's me that normally does. He
You're
has
a
never,
Latina. You can't help it.
yeah, true, it's just who I am. He has never raised his voice at me, and I
Good.
scream, I yell. He has never called me a name, ever.
Yes, he shouldn't.
If I found out that my fiance on public record had said, I'm
That
some bitch,
bitch.
get my
Done.
chancla. I'm
Oh, did he
whacking
say some
someone.
bitch or that bitch?
No,
He
he
said
said
some bitch.
some.
Oh, sorry. Okay, he said like yeah, like some bitch. Engagement would be over at that moment for me, at
No,
least.
I
the
wouldn't give the
way,
ring back. I'd go pawn it off and take the cash and go
no,
punish
You
it.
literally,
will
and
never
you're
refer
kicked
to
out of
me
the
as a
house.
bitch.
Your stuff is on the curb being burnt as we speak.
Yeah, like goodbye. I will say though, one thing I do want to note is I've already seen it start and I don't want to see it continue. Do not ship Mika and Steven, okay? Steven is a
No,
happy,
I
don't.
don't think a lot of people
loving.
are.
No,
I've
I'm
seen
seeing it.
it,
So when it first came out, I saw people
especially
saying
just
like,
the
"Don't do
twin
it,
stuff.
don't do it." But now I'm starting to see it, and they're like, "Well, what if Steven and Victoria break up?"
No,
First of all, stop. You don't know these people again. Like you don't. Let these high school sweethearts who have been together since they were 14 years old
we would not
be
have
happy.
even as Dean if not for her. We should be kissing her feet,
No,
people.
I'm obsessed with Victoria. Like genuinely, like I haven't even followed the cast yet, and I follow her. Like I love her. She's
Iconic.
so cool. Her Instagram is so cool, and like I'm obsessed.
It's
And
good
her ring.
fashion.
Have you seen her ring?
Oh
It
my
is
God, it's beautiful.
beautiful. Like
Beautiful.
stunning. Stunning. So yeah, I don't even want to see that. I'm not so cut it out because that's not okay. She's allowed to be single. He's not single, okay? He's not. And that's okay. We're happy for them. So no more. So next story before our summer house because I'm not ready for that yet. Our next story is Monaco F1. So that happened today, Monaco race, right?
Faith, how do you feel really quick? Because I was talking to my brother about it this morning. What are your thoughts on the Monaco race?
It's
My
actually one of my favorites, not for the
that
race itself. No, no, not the race itself. The
okay,
race
okay,
itself, I don't like. But the
okay.
Monaco week into weekend, I really like. Not for the influencers, because it wasn't like this the last couple of years. But I think Monaco it's like Formula One at its core. Like,
Yeah,
it is like where
upper
Formula One,
echelon.
it's where Formula One was born. It has the historic roots. Like, it's such a cool and historic location and track. So for that aspect, I love it. The race itself, I don't like because the streets are so narrow. It's not much of a race. Basically, like for the most
Whatever
part, you
position you're
finish
starting in.
the
Yeah,
for Monaco, the race is basically on Saturday. How you qualify is for the most part how you're going to finish. Of
yeah,
course, and there's the extenuating factors if someone DNFs or crazy. Like and Oscar finished above his qualifying, and they after in his interview, he was like, "I honestly didn't expect to finish this high because usually in Monaco, like you don't like the
you,
race is won on Saturday. That's how it's been.
yeah,
Like last as long as I've watched." Kimmy won this year. He was on pole. Lando last year pole. Charles the year before pole. Max the year before pole. So in that aspect, I don't like it because I don't think it's fun racing to watch. But because I don't want them to ever get rid of Monaco because of the history behind it. Like
staple.
when you think of F1, you think of Monaco, and vice
Yeah,
versa. When you think of Monaco, you think of Formula One. You know, and
I
yeah.
that's what
actually
I don't
think of
think. Yes, Emily, we know you think of the movie. That's my favorite movie too. But even in the movie, they talk about Formula One. Like there's hints
I do
and
not
like
remember that.
it's not a big topic, but they make little comments about it. So yeah, in that aspect, I don't really like it. But back to the story.
Well, I was gonna say, Sophia, what do you think? Since we just heard
She
Faith's
doesn't like it. She
dissertation.
disagreed.
You know, it's a glorified car parade. That's what me and my dad were talking about this morning.
Yeah, no, it
Because
is
your pole position is how you finish. That's
exactly.
literally it.
because like there's no room to pass.
Because
It's
the
like
cars are
narrow
so
streets.
wide that
Yeah.
it's just like if you it's just not.
And so that what they tried to do last year is make them pit twice because they thought that would like switch things up a little bit, and it literally didn't because some teams were like trying to go around like the rules or like pit really late and like just didn't work. So then this year they took it away. So they only had to pit once. But again, everyone besides the DNFs, which everyone fucking DNF'd, everyone finished in order or like moved up because of the people in front of them didn't finish. I will say though, I'm very curious to see what happens with Pierre Gasly. For those of you who, aka my sister who didn't watch the race, Pierre Gasly finished third, but he was last minute given a 5 second time penalty, so he was pushed down to P7. And this would have been his first podium in years. He's only had like three or four in his career. And so someone else finished on the podium. So they basically are like how a football coach can what's the word? Like challenge
Challenge.
a penalty. Like they're basically like challenging it and having to review it. So I'm very curious to see what happens there because poor guy, he was so excited. He did like an extra
Oh
lap,
my
like
God.
he
King.
literally did an extra lap, like celebrating. He was so excited. He finally got a podium for the first. I mean, he got one last year, but like again, like he's not in a car that's usually fighting for podiums, so he was so excited, and I feel really bad for him. Plus, I love his girlfriend, like Kika, my queen. So I felt bad. But yeah, the story. So this is like a big race weekend for all the celebrities. Now it's like an influencer fest, and any other year, the Kardashians being there wouldn't have been a surprise. Like, yeah, it's like, yeah, the Kardashians went to a race, like, big whoop. But because of Kim and Lewis, it was a big deal this year. Kim went with Chloe, which, by the way, I just love Chloe, like,
Oh my
genuinely
God,
the
she looked
best.
so good
She did. She
too.
looks fabulous. And Kim was not there as a Kardashian. She was there as a wag, which is just crazy. Like, seeing her up with Alexandra, I was like, whoa, we got our, like, Ferrari wag, like the queen of the Ferraris, and then all of a sudden Kim's there. It was crazy, like seeing a video of them interact. I was like, this is like weird.
World colliding.
Um, and then Lewis got on the podium today, so we saw Kim in full wag action. She was down in the pit lane, and he gave her like a kiss on the cheek. And even in interviews, he was like, "Yeah, it's like really, really nice to have her support. She supports me every day." And I was like, these are two really like private people for the most part. Like, you're not really like that into either, especially Lewis. Like, you
No,
don't
we
really know
never
much
see
about their
anything from him.
relationship. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I feel like I'm like in a private room with them. Like, this is kind of weird. And like, I don't like her, I have to say. I find her annoying. So for her to be a wag for F1, I'm not a fan. I have to just put that out there and say I'm not a fan. And I didn't like her any of her outfits this weekend when she wore jeans and a lace bodysuit to the Monaco Grand Prix. Are you kidding? Do
That's
you
like what you
see how
wear in
these
college.
wags dress?
What you wear in college when you go to the bars.
No, literally. Like,
Hmm.
I get like some people are like, okay, the wags need to calm down. Like, it's not a fashion show. Some of the outfits, I'm like, all right, this is a little much. But like again, like a Monaco of all races, like this is where it's like the Masters. You have to be classy, you know? Like, look at look at like what Alex is wearing. Like compared to Kim, I was like, oh my God, they look like it's like when you and your friends, it's like you look like you're going to two different events.
You guys didn't coordinate outfits before the dress
No,
code.
not at all. But anywho, last story, Summer House Reunion Part 2. Part 3 is this week, and I think part 3 is going to be way more
It better
exciting.
be because part two,
Part 2
kind of a
didn't give
snooze
us
fest.
much
No, it was a
until
snooze
like the
fest.
last five
When they
minutes.
literally FaceTimed Miha.
I felt so justified for me, like the last 3 or 4 weeks, saying, "Call Miha, call up Miha, get her on Watch What Happens Live," which we still haven't gotten yet, but like I'm manifesting it. They call her up, her Sierra and Kyle, and like basically saying that like, yeah, we're bringing in the receipts when we get back from this break. I'm sat for these receipts. This
She's
is who
also,
needs a binder.
yeah, seriously. She's also stunning. She looked
Oh,
so good.
Miha is
She's really, really
beautiful.
pretty.
Did you guys see? I think I sent it in our group chat. Girl Boss Town was like, girl, like all these shows are gonna be trying to get you. Like, you need to go on Love Island. You need to be a bombshell right now.
No,
You need to go on.
literally no. Like these people want, like, I hate when a woman gets scorned and they're like, let's make her the Bachelorette. So she gets scorned by 20 something losers.
Fair, fair.
Like, stop wishing, like, for someone like Miha, like, Love, or Sophia, come on, Love Island's the last show that woman should go on. It's like Emily said, like, this season, it's like You know? Why would
When
you?
I said it earlier, could someone please like do like a click back of when I said it and Faith ragged on me and now she's quoting what I said?
But I'm saying if that's what people think about the show, which you're clearly not, I don't agree, but you're not alone in that opinion. Why would you
It's
want
just
that for
becoming
her?
tacky. I think it's becoming tacky and like not.
Like, also, why does she have to go on a show? Reality TV is not for everyone, you know? Like,
No.
you have to be a
I hope
certain
her
level of
business
like
just boomed.
crazy.
You do. You have to be kind of a narcissist a little bit.
A little bit. Except for Paige DeSorbo, she's
I'm
perfect.
way too insecure.
Paige
I
DeSorbo's
think
perfect, and she can be on reality TV. Everyone else, you know?
she
But that
just
was
she
crazy.
should I want her business to boom. Like I really just want her to
Yeah.
become rich.
Like,
Maybe
personally, not
she'll
my
become just like
style,
a
but like,
booming business owner.
yeah. And I think that's more than enough. Like, why would you want her to go on Love Island? That's a terrible take.
I just want her
And
to
Girl
get
Boss Town, like, usually is like
No, I
on
find
the
her really
market.
annoying, actually.
Emily reunion. Yeah, it didn't really give us much. It was kind of they were trying to talk about other things other than the scandal, which I always think is so dumb. They did that with Scandal too, where they
And
like
it was
try to
just like
talk
no one's
they try to
listening
talk
for
about the
that.
season, but like no one cares. Like
And
we've
also,
all
Amanda
let go.
took a break, and Lindsay claims it was over an hour.
Yeah, Andy said on his show it was like about like 20 to 30 minutes, and then Lindsay was like if it was about an hour, which is crazy. How did no one be like, girl, you like I'm so sorry that you're sad, but like you chose to show up. You gotta go out there.
I find Wes and Amanda so repulsive. Like
Yeah.
genuinely, they ick me out. This video that's circulating of them right now, two of her spitting in his mouth. Have you guys seen that?
It's
I can't even talk
diabolical.
about it.
It's literally disgusting. And let me also
And
just say
that bun
that fuck ass
is
bun.
everywhere.
You guys, I actually wore that bun to work out on Monday, and I almost sent you a picture wearing the Amanda bun. Did you see her hairstylist double down on the bun too?
Yes.
I was like,
Yeah.
girl, no. Like, let's say we
Like
messed
this
up and
isn't a
move on.
compliment for you.
No, it's not.
Emily, no, I just know too, like, that stylist has to feel so bad about her work. And she's like, God, I can't do anything and I can't say anything about it because, like, what is there to say besides defend it?
Right.
Or she doesn't feel bad at all and she's like getting a high off of it.
Also,
Yeah.
Wes telling Amanda, you need to be less snippy.
And telling her to cry on camera
It just,
and
I mean, it just proves
saying,
the
"Oh
point
yeah,
of who he
Sierra really
is.
gets under your skin."
No, I actually hate that man. I really do. Like, he is
Yeah.
the absolute worst. Emily, what did you think of them ganging up on Kyle?
I just all of a sudden feel really bad for Kyle. And like Kyle's all of a sudden like attractive to me.
Okay, well, I need to say this because I saw someone post something like this earlier and I agree of like
I just want to point out that Kyle Cook's profile picture is still him with the mullet.
Should I sign to his DMs this week? I said to Faith there should be a segment. Who has DMs has Emily slid into this week?
I need to say that
Good.
just because Amanda is wrong doesn't all of a sudden wipe away Kyle's sins.
Agreed. And
And
Sierra
like,
said that
Emily,
perfectly.
stop. Like, you're pissing me off if you think it does because we watched
I
this
didn't
man.
say it
Yes,
did.
you literally just went,
I went, I think this has made him not seem to be the big enemy that Amanda has always put him out to be. I
but I
think
don't think that's fair. We just watched it for 10 years.
we
He's
only
verbally
saw a hundred
Amanda's,
percent.
we
But
only
what
saw
are we not
Amanda's point of
seeing
view.
about
Yeah,
Amanda? Like we've only ever seen her point of view. Why? And all of a sudden, we're actually seeing some of Kyle's point of view, like in the city where they show how disgusting the shower is, how she didn't pay rent for all those years.
that was
Yeah, I
crazy.
think there is some defending of Kyle to do. Sierra even said going into the reunion, like, I'm sorry that I didn't ever see you because people only have ever seen Amanda. So, no, you can be pissed off at me. I double down on the fact that there is things that, yeah, he should be able to get a pass for at this point because there's so much that was not seen behind the scenes and like how crazy and narcissistic Amanda is.
I will
I
what,
say,
double
how,
down.
Emily,
I
Kyle
will.
is equally as narcissistic. He's
She's breaking
verbally
out at the
abused her
perfect
for
time.
10 years. And like I don't like Amanda and what she did is wrong. Kyle like has verbally abused Amanda on TV. So we don't even know what's happened behind the scenes for 10 years. And
Right,
has
but what
treated
has not
her
happened behind the scenes at her as well?
she's not cheating on him. He cheated on her multiple times.
And she still, but here's the thing, she still chose to marry him.
And
So
I
it's like my
completely
my feeling bad for her is up.
No, and
There's
I
nothing
agree with
there.
that. I don't feel bad for Amanda whatsoever. She made her bed and she laid in it. But I don't think we all of a sudden need to feel so empathetic for Kyle. Like, do I feel bad that he feels so bad for Amanda and like clearly still loves her? Yes. But do I think that we haven't watched this toxic man for the last literally 10 years? Like, I, no, like this man it would be a terrible husband. He would be a terrible boyfriend. And I think him being single is perfect so he can go and do whatever he wants with whatever girl he finds attractive.
I think he can be a terrible, two things can be true at once. He's a terrible husband, she's a terrible wife and a terrible partner as well.
Correct.
She sucks.
They
And
never should have gotten married.
they never should have gotten married. They were awful together.
They were not
I
compatible.
do,
Like I think they brought out the worst in each other, so I am
yeah.
curious to see what Kyle would look like in a different relationship.
She wanted to change him. Like one and I will say to give Kyle credit, he did never try to change Amanda. He never was like he just wanted her to be better and like get on SSRIs because he knew she was in a bad place. Amanda was constantly trying to change that man.
But she was
She
just so
was.
naggy
Which
all
I
the time.
understand. Like, I really do. Like, she was saying, like, look, this is how I need to feel supported in the relationship, and Kyle was not willing to give that to her. That also should have been your sign to be like, okay, let's call this done. Like, this is still happening. This is where I don't feel bad for Amanda, though. Yes, we saw how Kyle reacted, and I'm not saying that that was okay. You should never
Mm-mm.
speak to a woman like that, let alone, like we've said a million times, your partner. However, Kyle very rarely actually talked shit about Amanda on this show. Kyle let Amanda villainize him for like season after season after season. Let all these people like say stuff, and Kyle kind of took it on the chin. Whether it was for good TV and it was all whatever, like that's whatever. But I'll give some credit to Kyle.
He
He
never
took
shit
it.
talked Amanda like constantly the way she has always done. I think he has talked bad about her, sure, but it's been Amanda's entire storyline, whereas he like talks about Loverboy and he has other things to talk about.
I feel like you guys are remembering history wrong. He's called her like basically a lazy piece of shit for the last 5 years.
I mean, she kind of is.
Yes, but
He
that was
said
also
she's lazy, she has no ambition, she doesn't do anything.
I mean, I think he literally was speaking facts now that
But Emily, you don't say that publicly about your wife. And like she's also talking shit, so she's also wrong. But
I
like I
think
think
they
you guys are like
mutually
all of a
brought out the
sudden like
worst in each other. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying I think that she was equally as bad as him, and I think we just didn't necessarily see it.
I mean, I don't know, maybe where we're all different is that like I never thought Amanda was a good wife. So now I'm not all of a sudden being like, oh yeah, she wasn't a good
I
wife.
did.
I was always an Amanda fan up
I
until this
liked Amanda
happened.
up
I
until
really
this
liked
happened.
her.
Like I didn't not like her, but like I wasn't like, oh, she is a saint wife. And then there was Kyle. Like I thought they
No,
were terrible for each other.
I always thought that Kyle was the problem and he sucked. Like I
I think
really
he
Yeah.
did.
does, and he was the problem, and she was also the problem. She also sucked. I think there it's both.
Right, but I always saw it as 100% Kyle, 0% Amanda. And I think this,
Now
for at
I
least
see it
me and
more
Sophia,
50.
were like, okay, there was a lot that we did not see.
Yeah.
I mean, them not having sex for years is crazy. Being
Look,
married.
they should not have gotten married. It's just like,
Also, this was what honestly really pissed me off when they were literally like, I you are dating a younger version of Kyle, and she was like, well, I didn't like going out with Kyle, and you still married the
that's
man. I'm
so
confused.
mean. It just felt so mean.
I'm confused. And she really wanted to hit that home like, well, I didn't like going out with Kyle. You were married. Okay, you're still married, babes. Like, and the pushing of the statement, I'm very curious to see what happens with that too, like as they talk more about that in part three.
Do we think they're
Because
going to?
I think they
Did they
have.
ever post the preview for it? Because they posted a
No.
preview like the day after last week or the week before for part one, like part one going into part two, but like I never saw a preview. Also, like Dumois like standing on that Sally Carson and Kyle are dating, but then like Kyle's dating some like Kyle's out here kissing some random fan.
Yeah.
I think Sally Carson's just thirsty as fuck and likes to be, sorry, Dad, for cussing. I think she just likes to be with anybody that's being talked about at the moment.
I mean, I would say Kyle's equally as thirsty.
Oh, Kyle's
Just
loving
because I
it.
said it about Sally didn't mean that I wasn't saying it about Kyle. I was just saying I think Sally's extremely thirsty and like needs to be around people who are being talked about.
No, I am just saying I think Kyle is like clearly
I
loving this single run he's going on right now.
Okay, go for it. He's single. He can do whatever the hell he wants.
I'm not judging him. I'm just saying, like, I don't know why everyone's like, oh, he's serious with Sally. Clearly, he's not.
No, he's
I
not.
don't think a lot of people are saying that other than Dumois.
I don't think Sally's also serious about anybody.
No.
Honestly, and if that's what she wants to do, go for it. I just find her insufferable.
Also, Kyle, Craig, and Austin posting that picture together blew my
I
mind.
will say, my genuine first thought is like, did Paige know about this? Did Kyle give Paige a heads up? How did this come about? Who reached out first? There are so many questions I have.
No, I know.
Okay, yeah, there's been no preview, so I'm wondering maybe we'll get one tomorrow.
Maybe it'll just be explosive and like because the part one was like fine, part two gave me nothing. Like part three better be like the best TV I've ever seen, or
I
I'm gonna be
also
upset.
really want all of them to stop telling Sierra to go a little bit easier on her because I don't think she's being mean enough, and I think she
She
can get read
hasn't
more
said
thick.
anything crazy at all.
Literally at all.
The
Oh,
craziest thing she said was her calling her weak and mute, and like she is.
no, she literally is. But that's what's pissing me off. I'm like, Kyle, shut the fuck up. Sorry,
Yeah, like
Carl.
shut up.
Sorry, Mr. Humphrey. Um,
I love that Sophia thinks dad's name is Carl, and I laugh every single
what's his
time.
name?
It's
Harry.
Carrie.
Why do I think it's Carl?
I don't
I don't know,
know.
but when you said it the other day, I was like, I don't know who Carl is, but I wasn't inviting him to be a guest of the podcast.
You didn't say anything either.
Just, I just went with it.
You literally let me talk for like I think 20 minutes.
I
Like,
like paused when you said it, and I like had a moment where I was like, "Am I gonna correct her right now?" And I just was like, "No, I'm
What's
just gonna keep
crazy is
going."
like I mean, I know dad watches, but I don't know if he makes it this far. Like, does he
well,
listen
okay
to the whole
So
then.
thing?
here's the thing: is we'll know if he's watched
We're gonna
Yeah,
this
we
still
will
one.
bring it up.
actually.
If he's still here, he'll let us know.
He will.
Okay, well,
So
sorry,
don't make it a
Gary.
clip, though. Don't make this a
I
clip.
won't, I won't, I won't. Okay, so everyone's last thoughts on the reunion before we get into our fangirl factors. Anything else
I
anyone wants
wouldn't
to
give
say?
this part two a high rating.
Me
Let
either. It was boring.
Sierra talk her shit,
Yep.
please. I want
Yep.
her to go Ariana Madix on her, and she has
Yes.
not yet.
Well,
And
that and
everyone
like
needs to
let
stop
them
telling
bring
her to
out the
be
receipts.
softer. Yes, agreed.
Like Kyle has receipts, Sierra does, and bring out Jesse Solomon's timeline. Like bring it all out, talk about it all. And also like give up on trying to talk about the season. No one cares. And like I feel like they were trying to throw Amanda a bone by like let's talk about yours and Kyle's marriage and how shitty it was. And like I like no one cares. Like yes, you're divorced. We all saw this coming. We told you you shouldn't have gotten married. Like whoop-de-doo, you
I
finally
just
got
like no one
divorced.
wants to talk about no one wants to hear anything other than this stuff.
Right, like this would not be you would not have all the viewers for this reunion just based on the season alone. We're all watching because we want to
No,
see
it's a
like the
snooze fest of
Sierra
a season.
and West stuff, you know?
So,
Hmm.
Amanda, stop rolling your eyes. Like, holy shit. If I see that girl roll her eyes one more time,
I
I'm gonna
can't, you
punch my
guys. I
TV.
can't.
Clearly none of her friends are or if she has them are real friends because like who didn't prepare her for this reunion telling her, you know what, just go in, tail between your legs, just apologize, just hear them out. The attitude this girl has, my God.
No, I think that's my problem is once again, Amanda's focusing on the wrong things. It's again not about Kyle. We do not care about Kyle. We don't care that
No,
you're married to Kyle. I don't know how many times we need to say that for her to
we don't
compute.
care.
We don't care. We care about what you did to Sierra. It's Sierra
Exactly.
that we're upset about. We
Yes.
again do not care about Kyle. We're very
No.
happy you're getting
Never cared
divorced.
about
We're
him.
so happy you guys are breaking up. We do not care about him.
Yeah.
I'll say it like a toddler. We do not care about him. Like, I don't understand. Like, I genuinely, I've never met someone that's so like like, I've never met her. I've never seen someone so bullheaded to where like,
Yeah.
like, if I met her in person, I might slap her. Like,
Yeah.
genuinely. Like,
No, Sophia sent us a text the other day. She was like, I've never felt like an urge to leave a hate comment until Amanda.
no, like, I want to leave her hate comments. And I've never felt that urge before. Like, I really, really want to leave her nasty
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
And I'm not that person. Okay. Like
No,
that takes
not
a
at
lot of
all.
effort.
All right. Well, that was our culture catch up. Those were our stories for the week. Now we're going to get into our fangirl factors. So, who wants to take it away first? Who's fangirling over something crazy this week?
Okay, I'll say mine. Niall Horan's new album, banger after
So
banger.
good.
It's so good. It's what I'm listening to this week.
I
Let
haven't
me
listened
just
to the
tell
whole
you,
thing yet, but what I've heard is really good.
that little Irish man, he is a little Irish man that could. Like, never doubted him, always
Little
loved
Irish
him.
man that could.
I love him. He's just a little cutie patootie. He's my little leprechaun,
Emily and
and
I are going to his concert for this tour.
I'm also
I
going
kind
to.
of forgot about that.
Oh my God,
Um,
Sophia, you're going too?
yeah, I'm going in Dallas with my friend Sam and
Maybe I should
Katie.
start listening to the album then.
Oh my God,
I
it's
will say
so
title
good.
track dinner party, love it.
Also, the press he's doing for this album, he is in love with that girl. He is in love with that girl. Okay.
To
He has a
be
ring that
Amelia.
he wears on his wedding finger
And they're
of
not even
her.
engaged.
It's an ex of where they had their first date. Kill me. Shoot me.
No, the
Literally shoot
songs
me.
he has written songs about Amelia for years, and they are the most beautiful songs you could ever like black and white. Are you kidding me?
Oh my
I
God.
want the world to witness when we finally say I do.
And I'll be
Like,
there, Niall.
yeah, me too. I love him.
Like,
I will not
literally,
get over that he was literally a foot in front of me at the Masters.
let me just say, for those Wattpad girls, like, he is living up to the Wattpad
Yeah.
lore. Like, he
Like I
really is.
love Amelia. If it couldn't be me, I'm happy it's Amelia.
No, like I'm obsessed. The album is so good. Like everybody
It's
should listen to
really
it.
good. And
It's my
what's crazy is Jackie Schimmel's husband worked on that album. Oh fuck, I'm going out again. Sorry. Jackie Schimmel's husband is like does like music like in music producing and stuff. And he worked on that album with Niall.
Oh.
Yes, she talks about it on her podcast. You guys got to start listening.
Wait,
Yeah,
Sophia, I can't hear you.
I was
she's whispering.
whispering.
Shut up.
Oh, I was like, hello? My fangirl factor is honestly just a repeat. I'm just so obsessed with Real Housewives of Rhode Island. It's so good. And a new episode comes tonight.
Thank God.
I can't wait. I love the show so much.
It's honestly, they did such a good job, and I hope everybody from this season stays on for next season.
Yeah.
Which I think they are because I think they're filming already.
Except Rula. I really could do without.
She's so irrelevant, and I'm over her. I don't need her on it.
I
I
really
agree
could
with
do
you
without her next
1000%.
season.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Babe, do you have fangirl factor?
Guys, I'm trying to think. I don't know what it is. Like I don't
Well, you
even.
could
What did
just
I
say that you
do?
second Sophia's with the Niall Horn album.
No, but like, what did I do this week? Oh, actually, no. Going on with music, um, I will say Olivia Rodrigo's songs that I've heard three from her new album, the two that she dropped and the one that she sang on SNL, and her album comes out this week,
Oh my God, I
and
can't wait.
it's gonna be so good. I love Drop Dead, but I think Begged, which she sang on SNL, which I have to listen to on Spotify because it's not out yet, might be one of her best songs of all time.
Ooh, I'm
I can't
excited.
wait.
Wait, have you guys not heard it yet? Listen to it
No,
on
she sang it on
Spotify.
Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, so did you listen to it then?
No.
Yes.
Oh, Sophia, you got to watch the clips. Oh my God, it's so good.
Okay, I'll listen.
It's like the equivalent of how good Tortured Poets Department is how good that song is.
That's a large. Wait, also, Taylor Swift came out with a song,
Yes.
and it's good. I
It's
like
good.
it.
It's like cutesy. It's good.
It's cutesy. It's for Toy Story. Let's all
Yeah.
like remember that.
No, yeah, like it's good. Like I like
I'm the
it.
worst Swiftie ever and have not listened to it.
It's okay.
Isn't that crazy?
It's catchy. Like I find myself humming it. I'm like,
That's how I feel about Dinner Party.
Faith, you need to listen to the whole album because okay,
I
this
know
is my
I've been
favorite
working
song
my
on
way
it right
through
now.
it.
This is my favorite song on the album. I was listening to it when I showered and
When I
literally
go to
just
work tomorrow, I'm going to listen to it.
tastes so good.
I have heard that one. That one's good. All right, so those were our fangirl factors, and that was our episode. So make sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok so you never miss any of the clips that we post. And then subscribe to our YouTube and our Spotify so you don't miss our episodes. They come out every week on Mondays, usually at midnight, but this one will be up a teeny bit later. Sorry, I'm booked and busy. Can't help it. But yeah, so make sure you're always following along so you don't miss our episodes. Give us a good listen. Give us a thumbs up. Give us a will to keep on going. Thank you guys so much. We will see y'all next week.
Bye.